Hey guys, welcome to today's tutorial, which is inspired by a summer sunset. So lots of beautiful colors, and it's also a cut crease. So if you want to learn how to recreate this look, you know what to do. Okay, so many of you have been asking me what I use on my skin underneath my makeup, so I wanted to quickly show you. I've been using an Australian skincare brand called Real You. It's a great brand and just really simple and easy to use. So I start off with this spot treatment. This one is free of benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, so it's nice and gentle on my skin. It doesn't make it flaky or dry in the areas that I apply it, which is great. I tend to get acne around that time of the month, which I hate, but that's part of being a woman. I then take their control gel, which basically helps to control any overproduction of oil and also helps to sort of more long-term control my acne. This stuff works so well, and no kidding, it doesn't slip or slide around underneath my makeup, which is awesome. And then I finish up with the moisturizer. So this is just a really lightweight moisturizer. It's not greasy or anything. Once again, it's great underneath makeup. I really hate wearing moisturizer typically, but I double this one as a moisturizer and a primer, and I just pat it into the skin, and pretty much I'm good to go for my makeup. I will link Real You down in the description bar if you're interested in learning more about it. It's really just great, effective, simple and affordable skincare, pretty much. So moving on to the makeup now, I'm using my recently discovered and now all-time favorite Illamasqua Skin Base Foundation, and then we're going to move on to the eyeballs. Okay, so because this is such a bright and colourful eyeshadow look, I'm going to start with a white base just to help bring those colours out even more. I made the mistake of using a white gel eyeliner. As you can see, I'm having a hell of a hard time blending it out. Try something a little bit more emollient like the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. All of the eyeshadows that I'm using are coming from this amazing Morphe palette. This is the 35C. It's all matte, so pigmented, and I think this thing retails for about $19, which is ridiculous. It's such a good price, so affordable. Setting that white base first up with a white eyeshadow so it's a little bit easier to blend. It's so patchy, this base. Don't use white eyeliner. Honestly, biggest mistake ever. Now popping some tape down as a guide, and then we're going to start in with our colors. So I'm taking a bright orange first, blending this one through the crease. This one's going to act as our transition color. You can also see on the other eye that it adds a really nice hint of warmth up on the brow bone as well as we blend up into the brow highlight. It's just, I just love orange in the crease. You guys know this if you've been watching my channel pretty much since the start. I literally always use oranges in the crease. They look amazing and so flattering on every skin tone. I'm now going in with this super bright electric pink, and I'm going to take this on a flat shader brush instead of a blending brush, which you might find interesting, but these are the oh my gosh, did I just say breast? Best brushes to create a cut crease. So if you use them on a flat sideways angle, you'll get a really nice sharp line, and then you'll see in a second I rotate the brush into more of a vertical angle and start to blend that pink up and out into the orange without getting it down on the lid. Really, really easy cut crease tip if you find them a little bit difficult to create. I'm now taking this deeper shade of pink. This one's sort of more on the maroon side on a very small pencil brush, and I'm just using that to really deepen up that area where we have cut the crease. You can use a black if you want, which I do use a little bit later on, but I find that it's a lot easier to cut a crease if you start with the lighter colors and then build up the darker colors as you go, rather than just going straight in with a dark, which you will end up with sort of patchy and choppy eyeshadow. So taking a black now on essentially what is an eyeliner brush, I'm taking a tiny, let me stress, tiny amount of that product and very gently popping a little bit of that in the outer crease there, and then later on I'm going to blend that in again with that pencil brush, using that maroon kind of pink to create a really great gradient line without any harshness or choppiness or chunkiness or anything like that. Picking up that same white eyeshadow that we used to set the eyeshadow base with, I'm using this on the lid straight up to the cut crease line to really carve out that line nice and neat and sharply. For eyeliner, I'm using the Tarteist Paint eyeliner. Still kind of getting used to this product. It's a little bit more liquidy than a standard gel eyeliner, and as a result it's not as opaque. You kind of have to go over it with a couple of layers, but yeah, I'll let you know my final thoughts once I've used it a bit more. I'm just creating a wing here, and this one is an elongated wing that goes past the inner tear duct of the eye, which I'm just doing here. Not the easiest thing to do on camera. I promise you, I pull all these kind of really awkward weird faces when I do it in real life, but it works, you know. So I've removed the tape now, and I'm going to take some of the purple eyeshadow underneath the lid. I'm really blending this out. I want it nice and chunky on that lower lash line to really balance out those colors. And then I'm going to take my black eyeliner again, run it through the waterline to really darken it up, and then finally blend that purple eyeshadow into that eyeliner so it's nice and smoky and hazy. So this here is a funky new product from Too Faced. These are called their sketch eyeliners, and they are so pigmented, it's ridiculous. I'm using this one in pink to create a double wing on both the outer and inner corner. They are like paint. They come out so opaque. You can see how easy it is here for me to draw over purple eyeshadow and black eyeliner. Really obsessed with these, and I'm going to continue experimenting with them. Look out for them in upcoming tutorials, definitely. So then I've just created a second wing on the inner corner. You can angle them however it suits your eye shape. Then a couple of coats of mascara, some false lashes, because who would Nikia be without false lashes? I mean, seriously. And then once that's done, we are going to move on to the skin. For my concealer, I'm using the brand new Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm not going to tell you guys too much about this yet because I am going to do a full review and swatch video on this product, show you all the shades and everything like that. So for now, you're just going to watch me apply it. Basically, I'm using it in every tutorial because I really want to give it a great chance. I need to try it in every which way so that I can tell you guys whether it's good or not. So yeah, applying it in the normal areas that I apply my concealer, under my eyes, bridge of my nose, and on my chin. Then blending it all in, and then I'm going to go in with the highlighting powder from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Pop that one under the eyes and down the bridge of my nose as a nice highlight, and then contouring with the darker shades. I honestly can't decide which is my favorite color from this palette. I'm pretty much finding that I dip the brush in all three colors and then go to town. Do any of you do that with contour palettes? I feel like it just looks the most natural, and you can really adjust the shades to suit your skin tone rather than just having only one color that suits you. You can mix them all together so you get a perfect match, which is kind of genius and will save you a lot of money. For blush, I'm using one of the blushes out of one of my Inglot HD blush palettes. These are basically, you go into the Inglot stores and you choose all your colors and create your own palette. This one is from my freelance kit and I love it. And then for highlighter, you watch me here, I'm just like freaking out over this. This is the new Violet Voss highlighter palette. Here I am, like using it for the first time, being like, what the hell? Really, really pigmented, crazy glowy. Look at that highlight. Like, wowza. I'm pretty sure this retails for not that much. Don't hold me to it, but I will link it down below so you can check it out for yourself. I'm just watching this footage back now and being like, whoa, that highlighter is full on intense, which I like a lot. Now, moving on to lips, I'm using the GERARD Cosmetics lip liner in nude. These are amazing, you guys, so pigmented. You can use the code JOY to get 25% off. And then finally going in with this lipstick from MAC, which I believe is Angel. Once again, all of the details will be in the description bar down below. And once I've applied that lipstick, I just pat it into the lips to create a really matte effect. So yeah, that completes the tutorial. I am really happy with this makeup. It's definitely inspired by a summer sunset. I'm missing summer here. It's winter, you guys. I'm freezing and depressed about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye!